It's time to look back at 2024. Are you ready to embark on a journey through time and space? Welcome to the Kling Connection. Join us as we explore hidden gems, off the beaten path destinations, and everything in between. From nostalgic road trips to international escapades, we'll share our experiences, tips, and tricks to help you make the most of your adventures. So buckle up, pack your bags, grab your favorite snack, and let's embark on an unforgettable adventure together. Subscribe now for your daily dose of Wanderlust.
So 2024 was an amazing year for the Kling Connection.
It was. I can't believe. I hope someday we look back and look at this video and be like, oh my God, look at their first year. Like, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
We had some awful videos at the beginning of the year. We were filming with our cell phones, and then finally her cousin, who is really good with camera equipment, shout out to Carrie, we love you. He told us about some equipment, and he kind of gave us some pointers.
A little head start.
It's true. I mean, we've done everything from going on a cruise, which you guys saw, to just road trips, to traveling over to Europe. So 2025 is going to open a Pandora's box of new and great upcoming things that we're excited to let you guys know about. We want to go kind of talk to you about 2024 and recap. We had 5 really, really good videos. And I think our really one that exploded the most would be
our main London trip. It went viral. Like, within a couple of days of posting it, people were like going crazy over it. It was awesome. We didn't expect it either. Had planned the trip for a little bit, and we kind of knew what we were going to do, and we had talked to our editor about the trips that we had planned, and we knew which ones were going to be part of Kling Connection. So this was just like the main video of just like London in general, and came home and we were just so excited about sharing it with you and sharing our experience, and we're glad that you loved it as much as we did.
Some of the things that we didn't get on video is when we went to the United Kingdom, we got locked in an elevator.
We did. Among other things.
Among many other things, but
when we first got there, we didn't have a place to stay.
And be careful who you book your places to stay with, because apparently, like, these people try to like take us for money. But VRBO, that's what we used, was really good. This is not a sponsored video by VRBO, but we appreciate them. They did hook us up with a new place to stay, and we got locked in the elevator after dragging our suitcases around the city of London for hours and hours and hours, and we had to call the fire department to get us out.
They don't call it the fire department either, but then they call it the fire brigade.
Fire brigade.
The fire brigade had to come.
And the 4 guys that let us out, they were great. The guy that was locked in the elevator with us, he was great. Definitely an interesting adventure. But when we got to the room and Shayna said, I want to take a shower, the shower didn't work. And you can see that I'm kind of a big guy, so we had to sit in the bathtub and actually arc the bathtub spout there that comes out and shoot myself. So I won't tell you what that's normally called in the United States, but it's called a certain type of bath that we had to do the whole time we were in London.
Hey, listen, we stay clean. It's okay.
Right.
We made it work.
And then a couple of the other videos that went really big actually were mostly based around our trip to the United Kingdom. We went to Stratford-upon-Avon, where Shayna reunited with an old friend of hers.
Old friend, yes. She's not old. I'm not old. but we're old friends.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. I got to meet her for the first time and her mother, and they took us around Stratford-upon-Avon. It was a great time. Looking forward to getting back with them if we ever make a trip back to the UK, which we totally plan to do.
Absolutely, we have to go back. There was so much more to see. I mean, this was my second trip to London because I had been there before. Obviously, I met my friends. If we do go back, it'll be my third time, and I still would not have been able to see everything that there is to see. It's a wonderful, wonderful city. If you get the chance to go, go.
And we also got to go to Canterbury.
Welcome to Canterbury.
Here is the church in Canterbury, which was interesting. The old church, got to see a bunch of old castles, walk the streets. We ate in a English pub. That was pretty good. We hear a lot about English food. Personally, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
And most of the people that we met in the United Kingdom were amazing people. And hats off, shout out to the UK, shout out to our London people, shout out to our friends in the UK. You know who you are.
And the black limo drivers, they're so amazing. Well, the Uber drivers in general, but yeah, everyone's so friendly. They're so helpful too when you don't know where to go or you're looking for a ticket to get somewhere on a bus or a train. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you ask somebody, they just are very helpful and very friendly about it.
And we also got to go to Dover, which was really cool.
Cliffs of Dover.
Being a history nut that I am, I absolutely loved Dover.
We were really lucky. We went on a day that there wasn't any fog. The weather was nice, so we could see everything. We heard rumors that, if you don't go on a day when the weather's nice, you really are wasting your trip because you can't see anything. But we got there and it was perfect. Weather was really great.
Yeah, and we got to see France right from the coastline. So that was really cool. If we rounded off our top 5, it's kind of a tight squeeze, but Houston, our trip to the NASA Space Center also took off. To me, it was kind of a pilgrimage because Uncle Joe, who is the last of my grandfather's family, passed away in January. And when he was in the Air Force, he did a little bit of work with the NASA people. He drove the buses and stuff like that. So we dedicated that video to Uncle Joe. There were all sorts of kids there, all sorts of tours.
So much learning. One of the best parts about that trip was just seeing all the kids there and doing like their field trips and just, the awe that you see in their faces of looking around and just exploring and the information just being soaked right into their heads. I just love that.
We've been trying to also experience more dynamic things like the swamp boats.
Interactive.
Yep.
Taking the plane ride out of Crystal River.
The plane ride was awesome. Thank you to Captain James.
Captain James is amazing. He's the best.
If you get a chance, get up to Crystal River, get with Captain James. Also Egmont Key.
Yep.
And Captain Brady.
Brady.
So if you get a chance, get out there to Egmont Key, visit Captain Brady.
Yep.
His trips and his crew. Captain Brady, big thumbs up to you. I really appreciate all the information you gave us because he was affiliated with YouTubers as well.
Yep.
And gave us some information and ideas for videos. So thank you very much, Brady.
So the swamp boat ride that we took, Captain Billy. That's right, Billy.
Captain Billy.
The Ozella Marina, definitely 100%. They know that area and they take you out and they get the dolphins playing around with you and it's so much fun. You won't believe how they ride. It's just so great.
And Captain Billy, he's a staple in the area. His family's been around here forever. So big shout out to Captain Billy.
Actually, one of the things that was interesting about that trip was that when we had the storms come through, it was their marina that went through the swamp area and redirected some of the areas for the boats to go through.
Big shout out to Billy again.
Huge.
We did skydiving.
I did skydiving, and Sean.
If you ever saw Frosty the Snowman, I was like a belly whopper. That's what I was. But we also toured Tampa. We did the Tampa River Walk.
We made them work, and that's just about learning the process of making film and doing things live, and that's been part of the fun of it. We laugh and we giggle, and we make bloopers all the time, and we have a great editor that takes advantage of some of them and blurps out the other ones.
And we want to do a big shout out to Justin. So Justin, I know you normally aren't on camera, but if you want to put a little blip in this thing just to say hello to our fans, we really want you to put out, because we couldn't do the Kling Connection without Justin.
It's true. The Kling Connection is actually 3 people. It's Sean and I, and we've got Justin behind the scenes. He works all of the editing and all of the photos and the videos and everything.
And we hit a big milestone this year.
Yes.
So
50K!
50,000 followers. We got 50,000 followers. Amazing job. It started out with who was our first followers? It was like my brother and your kids and
My kids.
your dad and my mom and my niece. You know, I can't say her name.
We were like sending links. We were like sending like our link to like texting it to our families and friends. Like, we just started this new channel. Like, check it out. Like, everyone we know, like, please subscribe. And we would get like a couple new, like, each day, like, oh, we got to like 300. We were like, wow, like, oh my God, we got it to 300. Now we're at 50K.
50K. And, you know, shout out to those that believed in us, not only our family, but, you know, the Pumpkin King.
I am the Pumpkin King.
Thanks. You know who you are.
We have a lot of commenters and a lot of followers that, you know, we are just so thankful for all of you. We couldn't do it without you. I mean, that's the reason that we're here. So we love that you love what we do, and we love what we do too.
The next thing that we're going to talk about is 2025. So we can't tell you much about 2025, but let's just say the Kling Connection is taking it to a different level. 2025 is going to be huge. We have a lot going on.
There might be a contest involved.
Right.
Could.
We have
I'm
Kling
really
Connection
nervous.
merch that's coming out. You can see I wear these shirts in every video. Shayna does once in a while. These shirts will be available, especially for our followers that are mainly Gen X and older. That's who we aspire to influence, that when you're in your 40s, life is still there. 40s and 50s, you can go out and do stuff.
That's right. Go do it.
But we're not just stuck on people in their 40s. I mean, we can talk to people in their 50s, 60s, 20s, their teens. But this coming year, we're going to be doing a little bit more. We're going to be doing a little bit more traveling. We try to tie in a little bit of fun things with some history things. You know, we went to St. Augustine. We went to Kennesaw Mountain. So history is a big part of our trip. Shayna bears it with me. She likes the water, likes to go swimming. I personally like the history stuff, so we complement each other. We're not big foodies, even though I'm a bigger guy.
I'm so glad that Sean's into trying new foods and stuff, because some men are really like into like trying new things, but Sean likes the cool things. So
I do.
I'm happy about that, because I am more of a foodie.
As we wrap up 2024, we want to thank you, the fans, our sponsors, all the people that have shared our videos, liked our videos, everybody from our family, friends, to even people. We get a lot of followers from overseas. We get a lot of people from New Zealand. We have a lot of followers from New Zealand and Spain and Australia, which we shout out to the people that down under and the people in Spain. So we want to thank everybody from around the world that supports us.
Just for taking the time, like, out of your schedules to watch us and support us, you know, to be a part of our journey the same way, you know, that we like to be a part of yours. We love you as much as you love us. Thank you very, very much for being of such wonderful support, and we couldn't do it without you.
And make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you never miss another Kling Connection episode. And here's the 2025.
2025 is coming your way.
I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.